All right. Hello, all. Sorry for the wait. I was trying to finish something up and lost track of time. But we're back. We're back on the silver case. Or we're back on the 25th ward, the silver case. I'm solo tonight. I'm Kels. I am going to be playing a whole bunch of characters that I'm not going to give voices to very well, but you know what? We could sit here in silence and read it. Is the alternative. So let's just jump right in because the fuckery that happens in these games, usually we need a little bit of extra time to process. So, there's a key incoming to his stomach that he spat out with his blood in the blue pill, and Takahashi delivered it when we found his garden's secret door. HCU talked about how he's not gay and also his criminal power thrives post-mortem. Hirooka talked about his snuff collection at the autopsy center. That was a wild conversation. I'm scared if that one is ever going to come up again. The key opened a locker that held another key to a good-looking guy's room, and we looked at his sexts, which people could see him send through an exhibition show. We got a bunch more keys to investigate a hallway maze, learned of the brothel, and rode a Tesla to Machiko, who explained his activities as a diver who bought her. She's from the same shelter as Kuro and presumably the other Silver Eye subjects. This was all a plan by Kamijo to expose his crimes and those of the Postal Service. Also, he's alive. Yeah, because we got to see him there at the end because he returned home. On the matchmaker path, because that's our second path, two postal workers are having a Rosencrantz and Guildenstern are dead style conversation about the stuff happening in the high rise apartment, including the delivery man murders and more of which Kuro is a survivor. We read an alien tabloid and snooped through a dead girl's stuff. We tried and failed to trace a phone call that mentioned Kamui. Kamuguchi didn't want to talk and got shot, then more violence that we had to tell our boss about. So I'm going to give you guys a choice. We can either go on to number 2 of Matchmaker, which is going to align with the second case with all the keys in the other one, or we can finish up and do the first one of placebo and finish out this first case. What do you want to do? I feel like there's reasons to do both. We'll eventually obviously do both, but if you want to finish one up makes kind of more sense, I think, to go back and finish up that first case. Oh, I'm really sore today, and I don't have any reason to be sore. I'm gonna give chat another minute to discuss, think about. All right, technical difficulty. All right, so let's go ahead and do some placebo then. Hope you get your technical difficulties figured out. All right, so, all right, 00, Utsusu. All right, so this might be a prequel chapter. Let's see, we'll find out. In March of 1979, an incident which would come to be known as the Silver Case occurred. The suspect's name was Kamui Uehara. Kamui Uehara was apprehended by a man named Tetsugoro Kusabi, a 24-year-old fledgling detective at the time. Little is known about Kamui Uehara, such as what sort of person he was, etc. However, there are several facts that have been passed down over the years, almost like an urban legend. The fact that Kamui Uehara committed his crimes in midwinter. The fact that he used some sort of special customized piercing gun. The fact that he killed suspects and material witnesses in cases of crimes and human-caused disasters who couldn't be tried in court under existing laws. The fact that he possessed the rarely witnessed attribute known as criminal power. It is unknown whether Kamui Uehara kills because he was contracted by someone or because he wants to kill. It was assumed that the various mysteries surrounding this man would be solved in the interrogation after his arrest or during the ensuing court case. However, 5 years after his arrest, in August of 1984, Kamui Uehara was diagnosed with severe psychosis and his criminal trial was cancelled. In September of the same year, it was decided that preferential measures would be implemented, and he was admitted to the Kanto 24th Ward IMM Hospital Psychiatric Ward. To this day, it is unknown whether anyone has heard the man known as Kamui Uehara speak words with any sort of meaning since the time of his arrest. Information concerning the Silver Case is even less abundant. While the name of the case is famous, almost no actual details of the incident are known. Those who are especially informed, or the type that is especially into conspiracy theories and the like, may have heard tell of the following details of the case. At the end of the 70s, after having been dissolved and split up following a long struggle for power, the remaining hardliners of the FSO Frontier Conservative faction hired a hitman as their last resort. One day, the TRO, Techno faction, and CCO, Civic faction, that is, the two parties making up the current government, and also the factions responsible for driving off the FSO, held a meeting of 10 old men. These men were the respective parties' most important members. It was there that a man appeared. After using a special customized piercing gun to kill every member of the meeting, the man was arrested. His name was Kamui Uehara. So this lines up with what we heard at the end of the last game as to who Kamui Uehara actually was. With all of his victims being old men, this incident came to be known as the Silver Case. There we go. The most obscure urban legend was about this mysterious big dick by the name of Kyoko Naige. Of course, no matter where nor how deeply one may search, no public records of this incident exist anywhere. The next time the man supposedly undergoing treatment showed his face to the world, it was March of 1999. The woman in charge of Kamui Uehara's counseling at IMM Hospital at the time was killed, and Kamui Uehara subsequently disappeared from the hospital. Okay, that was like case 2 or 3 that we were in. As he continued to evade apprehension, the violent crimes piled up. 2 female civilians were killed with the harpoon gun. Additionally, 2 agents of the Special Forces Unit Republic were also killed while attempting to apprehend Kamui Uehara. Daigo Natsume, the acting leader of said unit, sustained critical injuries. As the murderer of Laura reappeared in the real world and started killing once again, people began to tremble in fear, and some began to worship him. At this time, the internet had not yet become widespread and was still no more than an underground toy, but possibly due to its close relationship with Kamui Uehara, it served to accelerate his deification and helped him to permeate society even deeper than the mass media could. Additionally, the specific environment of the government special administrative region, known officially as the 24th Ward, which was set up as an experimental area, was similar to the net. The common point between these two entities was the fact that, while comfortable and convenient, it was a constantly monitored and closed-off world which gave its denizens this feeling that they were being deprived of something. Metropolitan Police Department 24 Ward's Heinous Crimes Unit christened the series of incidents occurring in March of 1999 with the name the Kamui Case. Heinous Crimes Unit 2 was home to Tetsugoro Kusabi. However, it was later revealed that Kamui Uehara, who had supposedly escaped from the hospital, was actually catatonic in an almost totally vegetative state. He was unable to do anything apart from eating and sleeping, let alone fatally wound anyone. The actual perpetrator of these serial killings was Ayame Shimohara, a woman with a special relationship with Kamui. The term criminal power may as well have been created by Kamui himself. Criminal power is said to be contagious. This is apparently especially true in the 24th Ward. Maybe Kamui Uehara's special criminal power found its way into Ayame Shimohara and caused her to act as his copycat? That may be the case, and it may not be. Ayame Shimohara was apprehended and taken into custody by Heinous Crimes Unit 2 Special Agent Sumio Kodai. It was 1999 and winter was closing in. True criminal power was about to show its fangs. Kamui Uehara suddenly escaped from the hospital and managed to make a comeback that nobody expected. After a month-long silence, Kamui murdered 7 important government officials in the A1 district at the center of the 24th Ward. Then he disappeared. The situation grew stranger still. On November 30th, Kamui Uehara died abruptly. With reports that a man thought to be Kamui Uehara had infiltrated the International Environmental Building, and a special team put together specifically for the elimination of Kamui Uehara enacted measures to capture him and force the suspect to the roof of the building. Upon receiving the signal, sharpshooters placed in the surrounding buildings took aim and fired upon their mark all at once. The target was eliminated immediately. The body was destroyed to the point of showing no resemblance to its original form, so badly that it was impossible to tell whether or not it really was the man who was arrested 20 years prior. Okay, this is the Sumio case that we did. Data pertaining to the DNA of this Kamui Uehara has never been released. Everything written up to this point covers the surface and the background of this case. The background of the background, as well as the even deeper layers, are so complicated and incoherent as to be almost nonsensical. The origin of the whole story goes back 20 years prior to 1999, that is to say, to the time when the silver case occurred. Someone or some group of organizations used the budget set aside for the newly built International Environment Ministry building to begin the directly controlled project known as the Shelter Kids Policy. The goal of the project was to develop an educational system appropriate for the high-level administrative metropolitan environment that was the 24th Ward. Over 1,000 four-year-old boys were gathered in the shelter compound, where they ate, slept, and were put through a specific curriculum created to shape their personalities into certain patterns. The main point of the program was to insert artificial processes into the development of the ego and sense of self into the subjects while they were still young in order to force their respective personalities and thought processes to conform to a specific mold. The children were subjected to endless cycles of the same simple, repetitive tasks, which gradually cut away at their egos. The personality set as the base for that, which was planted in the minds of the Shelter Kids, originated in Kamui Uehara. In essence, the Shelter Kids policy was fundamentally an experiment for the purpose of creating mental clones of Kamui Uehara. Due to this, the project was called Kamui Mass Pro meaning mass production. Also, some referred to the original Kamui as Format Kamui, with format referring to the fact that this Kamui was basically the mold from which all future Kamuis would be created. Why was Kamui Uehara selected as the original format? There are several theories to explain this. One of these theories is that Kamui Uehara was like a machine, unaffected by emotion, cold and robotic, and therefore able to carry out his assigned duties efficiently and without question. Therefore, as long as his criminal power was somehow removed, he would make a perfect mold for the people set to inhabit the strictly controlled and administered society of the 24th Ward. However, criminal power is like a type of mental energy and is extremely difficult to control or subdue. Some scholars reject the idea of its very existence, but making direct contact with Kamui Uehara makes it clear that he does indeed possess some sort of power. As mentioned above, criminal power is contagious. People who make direct contact with Kamui Uehara are stimulated by a sort of shock, experience a kind of emotional reaction, and can feel compulsions and urges rising up inside themselves. Some people call criminal power a virus. This project and its poorly executed attempt to analyze and copy Kamui Uehara may have touched on something with which it should not have made contact. However, gathering the testimonies of people deeply involved in the project, it seems like it may have been the actual goal of the project from the beginning. It could be said that the Kamui Mass Pro project was meant for the research and development of criminal power itself. Once again, the loop of doubt begins anew. What exactly was Kamui Uehara? A certain notebook contains information on this. The notebook contains writings pertaining to the origins of Format Kamui and something known as the Kamui system. Those not familiar with Kamui would think of it as a bunch of occult nonsense. This is the underside of the whole story. It could even be called something of a fairy tale. Kamui Uehara was born on a certain island, and at the age of 2 had the eyeball of a non-primate quadrupedal animal transplanted into his left eye as part of an ancient ritual of the indigenous tribe of the island. The transplanted left eye turned silver. The changing of the color to silver was supposedly a sign that the progress of the program of death inside the bearer had temporarily stopped. The silver eye steals the crucial function of death from the living. That is to say, it makes the bearer essentially immortal. Additionally, this renders the existence known as Kamui a metaphysical being. It makes it possible to transmit or transplant the being known as Kamui to another person, if there is someone to receive it. It would be possible to transplant Kamui if one were able to find a naturally born blood relative of Kamui's, or someone from the same clan, or at least someone with a similar personality. However, if there were man-made mental clones of Kamui, then this process would go even more smoothly, or at least the scientists behind the Kamui Mass Pro project believed so. Kamui dies, and if the next physical body to host the transplant is found, then the next Kamui is born. According to old lore, within the potential Kamui stock there exists one charged with protecting the next Kamui. There are also others to whom duties are assigned. This is the general outline of the Kamui system. The most crucial point to those who are aware of these secrets is the fact that it is possible for a normal person to take the silver eye and make it their own. By replacing their own eye with the silver one, it is possible for a person to gain the power of immortality. This is true even for those who were not originally shelter kids. It is possible as long as the Kamui system continues to work. This is where a certain man who wanted the silver eye for himself had an idea. He could simply cultivate the field known as the Kamui system. If criminal power could be controlled, then the shelter kids would become easily controllable citizens. If necessary, this criminal power could be awakened, providing excellent soldiers in times of need. Then the eyes of animals would be transplanted into the subjects, and if one of them turned silver, it could be taken. The silver eye could also be sold. The Kamui Mazpro project began with various speculations getting mixed up and confused, but the reason the shelter kids policy was able to receive such huge amounts of funding was because of the fact that if the mechanism causing this rare and powerful ocular transition could be explained and harnessed, there were clearly huge profits to be made. The funding was essentially investment money for creating a production facility for silver eyes. It is said that the main investor was the TRO, Technofaction. The TRO was originally centered on resource development based on molecular biology technology and its applications. However, the Kamui Mazpro project was not able to achieve the desired results so easily. 4 years after the Kamui Mazpro project, under direction from an organization that can be traced back to the FSO Frontier Conservative faction, the Ayame Mazpro project began, based on the previous project. It seemed like simply a new project with only the gender switch, but this experiment placed the utmost importance on creating an even more robotic and machine-like soldier. There were also those who felt that a sort of counter-existence to Kamui was necessary. The original persona, used as the mold for format Kamui, was used once again. Yeah, pretty much. TLDR, we bred a race of psychic criminals, and now the crime scapegoat we based them on is immortal. In the end, it is said that neither the Kamui Mazpro nor the Ayame Mazpro project was able to recreate the occurrence of the silver eye. However, there were 272 subjects who were able to reach the step just prior to this recreation. After that, the shelter kids policy, which had continued for 8 years, was suddenly put to a stop. Both of the projects, as well as their administrative entities, were disbanded and dismantled. What happened to the shelter kids? The Kamui stock comprised 1,440 people, and the Ayame stock comprised the same number of children as well. These boys and girls were basically tossed out into the 24th ward. Some of them spent their lives as ordinary ward residents, being woven into the Kamui system while waiting for their time to come. This means that the field known as the Kamui system, while incomplete, did indeed continue to exist. On the other hand, some of the subjects were thrown out of the system altogether. These were the ones who were not considered good enough or useful enough for Kamui stock. There have also been rumors that still more of the shelter kids were more than simple mental clones of Kamui. Some are said to have been actual blood relatives to the original format Kamui himself. Let's bring the topic back to 1999. The Kamui incident reawakened the past of the silver case, causing a large number of people to die. This is a fact that must not be forgotten. Kaiji Enzawa, dead. Shinji Kotobuki, dead. Kiyoshi Morikawa, dead. Chizuru Hachisuka, dead. Morichika Nakatagawa, dead. Ryu Munakata, dead. On the other hand, there are some who survived. Ayame Shimohara, alive. Sumio Kodai, alive. Tetsukuro Kusabi, alive. Sakura Natsume, alive. However, there is no guarantee that this list is completely accurate. Some of those thought to be dead may still actually be alive, and the opposite is also possible. One thing that needs to be said in closing is that sometimes miscalculations happen. This is especially true with conspiracies and works of sinister design. This is because the sun is always watching from above. One such miscalculation was the decision to produce Ayame along with Kamui. Maybe nobody stopped to think about what the opposition, the struggle for supremacy, and the cross-fertilization between Kamui and Ayame would bring. While the original intent was to create a man-made mass production factory for humans, they may have simply been creating a nest for Kamui himself, like worker bees. Furthermore, What about the rejected Kamui clones? With regard to possible meanings and purposes for their very existence, sadly, nothing comes to mind. Let us now delve further into the underside of the background of the whole story. This theory that Kamui Uehara never even existed in the first place. Or rather, that he did indeed exist, but not as a hitman. It is said that he existed only as an ordinary ward resident. This theory appears to be true. If so, then several prerequisite conditions are rendered nil, but the true villain of the other story, of the other silver case, would be Kaoru Hachisuka. That's right, your father. If I just leave you with this little thought, I'm sure you'll come to remember all sorts of pertinent information. Well then, from here on, I'm going to use hypnotic suggestion to seal off all of these records and memories. Once you find the mobile phone number hidden in the turtle and open your mail, this memo should reach your phone after a few hours. A crow is none the whiter for washing. This is an old expression that means that something naturally black will always be black. You cannot change the true essence of a thing. At least, I hope so. That I can continue to be me for as long as I am around. Yeah, we don't actually know what happened to Kyoko. It was kind of implied that we died, that Kusabi killed us, but... Alright. So that was just a recap of what we did in the first game, but quite honestly, I think that that was a really good recap. Like, with how deep we got into that game, like, it was kind of nice to have someone just lay it out all there. Alright, let's go ahead and save. Alright. So, if we have a turtle, I think we're gonna have red. Alright, Nagare. Yeah, like, it is really nice to have that previously on, especially because we did take a break. So, hopefully that was just all the relevant bits that we need to remember. Turtle will remember for us. Turtle, like 100%, Turtle is the best. All right, October 2nd, 9:09 p.m. at the pier. Disposition is a difficult thing. For example, even if you became unclear as to who exactly you were, something automatically makes you move. It's not only the reactions that happen inside your own body, but even your external surroundings undergo chemical reactions. And it all gets jumbled together to create your current situation. Words like fate are a bit of an exaggeration. It's something more sensitive, more ordinary. But like the iron shackles chained to a prisoner's ankles, it's also something extremely cold and inflexible. That is to say, you're connected to them. That's me. Hey, Morishima's back! Last time we saw him, he was on an airplane with someone else, well, with a silver eye. And now we're in a boat. All right, Tokyo's boat. Where's Red? All right, I have tobacco. I have a cell phone. There we go. There's Red. Or we can look around. We're going to talk to Red, because best girl. Right? You're the same, right? All right, let's look around. He's here. The tide ebbs. And it comes back in. All right, well, I guess let's have a smoke, even though smoking's bad for you kids. Especially if you smoke inside. All right, do I have anyone to call? Are we ever, like, are we gonna talk to Erica? Like... Right? That son of a bitch. Fucking around like that. We're in a boat. I thought we were in a plane too, but like this was a really swanky plane. Alright, 20 hours before the incident. Tokyo, this place here, you know where it is? Where? The Kanto 25th Ward. It's not too far away. From where you used to live. Used to? You sober yet? Accept the facts. Take the hint. This place. Where is this? Inside a boat. I prepared everything. Boat? Good boy. Look in my eyes. I've got a lot for you to do. Don't do that. Don't pull me out. That's not gonna work. Listen up. What I'm about to tell you are some cautionary notes for moving around the 25th Ward. But these aren't just for anyone. I'm gonna offer up an explanation customized specially for you. Remember it well. I'm sleepy. Just let me fucking sleep. You're going to look into what's going on in the 25th Ward. First off is the high-rise apartments. You'll find out soon enough what that high-rise really is. At the moment, death is beginning to spread there. 9 people have died in 4 months. Was it suicide or murder? You're gonna look into the causes. Cautionary notes? Don't make me fucking laugh. Those are goddamn orders. Looks like you've finally come around a bit. I'm about to go over the cautionary notes. Anyway, don't order me around. Don't prepare anything. Directions, guidance, orders, I don't need that shit. Leave me alone. You don't even understand anything about yourself, yet you talk like a big boy. You know, you have no choice but to do it. Why's that? Listen. If a cavity starts to hurt, what do? You go to the dentist, right? You can also use painkillers, but that only works temporarily. You have the dentist check it out. He scrapes down the cavity, removes the nerve, sticks in some medicine, and that's the best way to take care of it. That's what this is. The fuck does that even mean? Right now, your head isn't right. So clear this mission. That's the only way you can take yourself back. This is bullshit. Suss out your allies. Lock on your enemies. Those are the cautionary notes. And you? What about you? Are you not an enemy? You saying you're an ally? That question is no good. It's meaningless. Listen carefully, okay? First off, find the goddess. Then make contact. The goddess is the most crucial key. Alright then. You can sleep for 10 more hours. Stop. Oh yeah, that's right. One more point of caution. Quit smoking. Once you've managed that, let's meet again. Yeah, press 1 to lock on enemies. Alright, 10 hours before the incident. Who am I? Five hours before the incident. Dentist? 3 hours before the incident. Is it him? No way. 10 minutes before the incident. Fuck. Kamui. Alright, well, Alright. What do we got? Let's check our PC. Hey, we're back to checking our email. Alright, let's see if anyone's... Alright, we have a message from Slash. I got the password for that place. Damn, that took less than a minute. If you know what pirate site to check, you can find this stuff pretty easy. What's the password? You want the password? You gotta pay up front. I haven't been making much recently, you know? Nope, don't even try to talk about how far back we go or any of that bullshit either. Just tell me how much. 100,000. That's hella expensive. Transfer confirmed, but too bad. What? You can't talk to girls with just a password. What are you saying? You don't get it? You need points to talk. Everyone knows this. You make me pay 100K and then pull this shit? I have a question. What? How come you're looking for the goddess? Why are you asking? Just curious. kind of horny is all. You want to get your nut off. Nice. Can't believe I just had to say that one with my mouth. What's nice about that? Okay, take a memo of the following. The pirate site is called Quarter. You're going to log in and talk to a girl named Miru. Miru is one of the Quarter's top 3 perfs. Hold on, what's a perf? Performer. What kind of performance? Her performance is online virtual conversation with a stranger. Virtual conversation? Or virtual stranger? Either one could be right. Anyway, Miru knows the password for Goddess. All I can get you is 10 points. Also, just be aware that they're illegal points. So, if the admins find out, you're screwed. They're special points you can only use today. 1 point equals 1 minute. So, 10 minutes. I got one condition if you want these points, though. Just so you know, I'll be monitoring your PC. The hell? I got nothing going on right now. I'll watch. Fine, whatever. Miru has no mic, but she has a camera. She's kind of super moody and can get cranky and lose her shit easily. So basically, she's got a real shitty personality. It's Miru. Kuro. How funny is that? That's what people pay to see. Whatever. Go ahead and laugh while you peep. The password is... What? Itohewa. Okay. She's waiting now. Get in there. See ya. Alright. Do I have to go to the browser? Alright. Oh, shit, I forgot this. Okay. To... He... Wa. Where the fuck is the W? Where's the A? Why would you set up? Alright, Itohewa. We do read even on the net. Alright. Live chat login. Alright, well, it doesn't look like Kuro. Good evening, turtle guy. Alright, do we want to say good evening, Miru? I want to ask about Goddess, or is it already night? I love how they, like, I don't want to have this chat. I'm not gonna lie. But... Okay, let me pull up the walkthrough really quick then. Let's see. Alright, 25th ward. Alright, placebo. Alright, so it's apparently, is it already night? Is it already night? Poor guy. You can't tell the difference between day and night? Yeah, it gets hard to tell here. Here? The 25th ward. Turtle guy. Yeah? You have something you want to ask me, don't you? Alright. Our options are, it's about Goddess, nope, or you're sharp, how'd you know? It says nope. Nope. Really? That's actually a lie. So, which is it? It's just what you think. So, you want to know another girl's password? Alright, the options, the password for Goddess, you're sharp, how did you know, or you're pretty hasty. And we're gonna go with you're sharp, how'd you know? Okay, I can kind of see that. So the general pattern we're possibly looking to follow is choosing the option between conversational and interrogative. You're sharp, how'd you know? The flow of the text. You're joking, right? No, I'm not. What kind of flow? The time it takes you to type, the way you type, your phrasing, the content. Even though you can't see my face? It's even easier to tell this way. I see. You're gonna run out of points, you know. Whose password do you want? All right, our options are Goddess, just read the flow of the text, or I want to ask you something first, and according to the walkthrough, we want to ask her something first. I want to ask you something first. Go for it. What kind of people come here? Guys. The kind of guys who come here. What kind of guys? You're kind of dumb. All kinds of guys. Almost all the guys. What do they come for? Real conversations, even if they know that nothing will ever come of it. Communication. If you want to put it like that, yeah. What exactly is Goddess? The top perfect quarter. What kind of woman is she? A woman worthy of that name. I want to know her password. Even if you knew it, you couldn't contact her. Why not? She's fully booked for the next year. The whole year? Seriously? Goddess chats by the minute. Day and night, almost any time she isn't sleeping. She has tens of thousands of clients. But she doesn't do parties. Only man to man. No camera, no mic. But her rates are ridiculously high. You could buy this necklace with a single point. Any more questions? All right. Where are you? How do you know about Goddess, or the password for Goddess? And we only have 1 point left, so we're going to ask for the password for Goddess. Yeah, exactly. But I'm not like other guys. The password for Goddess. That's all you care about. The password changes every hour. When do you want the password for? Tonight. Hold on. I have the password for 11 o'clock tonight. Is that okay? The password is Yowaku. Thanks. Alright, Yowaku. Alright, let's head back to Messenger and tell Slash. Good job! What was? You nailed it, turtle guy. So, what's next? You asking me for advice? You know what to do, right? Yeah? Well, I certainly would like to hear it. You mean read it? I got no time for your pedantry. Here's how it's gonna work. First, you find one of Goddess clients, one who's scheduled to log in at 11 tonight. We already have the password, which is the hardest part, so now you just need the username. So the 10-minute time limit, so in the top right-hand corner, there was like how many points you have remaining, and every answer deducted some number of points. So there was actually a time limit on that. We already have the password, which is the hardest part, so now you just need the username. This will be easy to look up. Easy? Like, I've already found it. How the hell do you do that? Don't underestimate the 25th Ward net researchers. A bunch of creepy neckbeard hermits, you mean? Then, at the time scheduled for the real client... I used that username to log in, right? Yeah, except kinda different. Different how? When a single username has multiple logins, it gets automatically locked out. So I won't be able to chat then? Yeah, regardless of who logs in first. So what do I do? You gotta make sure the real client can't log in. Is that possible? If you put your mind to it. Me? I'll send you the real client's real-life address. His home address? If you know that, then you can find out all kinds of stuff. How? Check your mail. Okay, you gotta be back in your room in an hour or it's game over. Another goddamn time trial. Talk to you later. Alright, Slash logged out. Alright, so I guess let's check our mail. We haven't checked our mail at all. Alright, you have one unread mail. Tower area number 7, number 74031. From Slash. Okay. 74031. Tower High Rise Area 7, 74031. ID number S7740101. Resident Yagisawa Shuji. Gender male. Date of birth 4/22/1981. Cohabitants none. Profession design engineer. Telephone number 0279-8745-259-514. Okay. Oops. Oh, we have another unread mail. All right, from Jack to Turtle Guy, welcome back. And welcome to the 25th Ward. I know almost nothing whatsoever about the 25th Ward. Why are you even in the 25th Ward? I could make your imagination run wild with all sorts of ideas, but I'll refrain. What's certain is that something is going to happen once again, because you apparently came here with the intention of destroying yourself. Do I have any more mail? Nope. All right. Let's log out. And we gotta go talk to that client because we've only got an hour. So let's move our ass. Evening in Comoros. 10 34-carat diamonds spin around in the sky as they show me a vision. A fixed star in its terminal phase, that is to say a white dwarf, is mainly composed of carbon. This carbon, under extremely high pressure, crystallizes and becomes a huge diamond, 4,000 kilometers in diameter. The diamonds tell me that this place is so cold, so dark, so far away. Dark and far and spinning. Something tells me that I understand what it is. That was my vision. So I guess maybe that's the little nod to all the weird little facts we got last time. Hey, Mr. Yagisawa? I'd like to speak with you about Quarter. You know, about the website, Quarter? You're one of Goddess valued customers, right? Wait, hold on. Don't hang up. Unfortunately, I can't get into detail over the phone. Mail? No, I'm afraid not. I mean, that will leave evidence, right? Sounds suspicious? Well, that's understandable. I mean, if I were you, I'd think so too. But think about it for a second. Who tries selling people shit over the phone like this in this day and age? Right? So, if you don't trust me, you can just blow me off. Listen up. I'm only gonna say this once. I've got information on Goddess for you, and you alone. I'll be waiting under the clock tower in Arena 7 in 10 minutes. It's a direct deal. See you then. All right, if that is the clock tower on Clock Tower Square, that's a little underwhelming. It's me. About that call. So you're Yagisawa, huh? Yeah. Sorry for having you come all the way out here like this. So, what's this event? Huh? So like tonight, there is some kind of guerrilla event, right? Guerrilla event? I've heard of them. Of what? Of what? I mean, fine, I'll say it. You want me to say it, right? So like, Goddess. There are special events where you can talk to her with both a camera and a mic. They do those events every once in a while, right? If you keep coming back as a repeat customer, the chances are super slim, but you can win a chance to participate, right? Oh, but wait a second. Is this all legit? Are you really the Quarter admin? Yeah, that's right. You're quick on the uptake. Really? Like, for reals? Yep. Seriously, for reals? For reals. Prove it! You're able to log in at 11 o'clock tonight. And your password is Yowaku. Oh, but I have to type it in on this awful keyboard. Yowaku. Doko? Okay. Alright, Yowaku. Yes, this is clearly a flash mob. It's Yowaku. That's right, isn't it? Oh, snap! So it is true! This is like a dream! So, like, what do I need to do next? if you want to take part in this special, amazing event, then at 11 o'clock tonight, you need to log in with a different name and password.
Okay.
I'll tell you now.
Wait.
Nope, you can't write it down. That'll leave evidence.
Then...
You have to burn it into your brain cells.
Okay.
Ready? Your username is
Okay.
Easy Mark.
Easy Mark. Got it.
And the password is a bit long.
I'll burn it into my brain cells.
It's AQSAQWSEDRFTDYHUJIKOLP.
I can't memorize that.
Memorize it. It's a special, amazing event with Goddess, you know.
Okay.
I'll tell you just one more time. You ready? It's AQWSEDRFTGYHUJIKOLP. I feel like I am in a spelling bee. Holy shit.
AQWSEDRFTGYHUDIKOLP.
Yagisawa? You're really clever, you know that? Yeah, like, okay, so each letter touches the letter adjacent to it on the Latin alphabet, and that works sometimes, but then occasionally I turn the dice the wrong way, and then I lose which one it was supposed to be. So yes, I've noticed that it's not stupid proof, and I am stupid. So, all right. Afternoon in Tuvalu. As I opened the door and entered the room, I saw a middle-aged man wearing a dark suit sitting in a large chair and waiting for me. His hair was slicked back and he had a piercing gaze. The man snapped his fingers and a slim woman moved closer to me, seemingly from out of nowhere. Her high heels made a dry clacking sound as she walked. She was wearing a blood-red pantsuit. Have a seat, eh? The way she spoke was strange, but I sat down on the sofa in front of me as requested. The woman was standing to the back right-hand side of the man, and she flashed a smile and spoke again.
There's something we want you to do, eh? It's an investigation into heinous crimes, eh?
I tilted my head to the side. The middle-aged man sat there silently with his eyes closed. The woman continued. A lot of people are about to die, eh? But this is necessary, eh? The mission bestowed upon you is to know and understand this. See and hear it, comprehend it, and swallow it down, eh? Can you do this, eh? I nodded my head. I didn't really understand, but I nodded my head in desperation. Then I shook my head from side to side. I started pouring out tears. You're a good boy, eh? With the woman's words, I felt as though I'd been saved. So I do actually say certain words with a British accent, and I do it on accident. It's from my year of living in Britain and my American accent being a little shaky at times. It would not surprise me if it came out. Okay, so we need to now log in. Okay, so do we have an email? We do have an email from Slash. Okay, it just has a slash in it. That's not helpful. But I guess let's go to Messenger. All right,
How'd it go?
not bad.
You make direct contact?
Yeah.
Wow, impressive.
You gave me his address because you thought I'd kill him, didn't you?
It's a mystery how you managed to sneak into the tower high-rise.
I didn't sneak in, and I didn't kill him.
So you tricked him into coming out and did something to him?
I just kept answering randomly, and it kind of managed to work out.
Nice one. That's why we get along so well.
Do we, though?
Hey, it's almost time.
What's the username?
It's set up so you'll know when you open your browser.
How many points?
The actual client has 10 points.
Damn, Slash, you sure are thorough and precise and kind, huh?
Yep, for 100K you get nothing but the best service possible.
Guess I'm finally gonna meet this goddess. All right. Let's go meet goddess. Where's PC? PC. And we need our browser. All right. Username is shoot. Password is Yolwaku. Okay. Why? Yo. Wa. Ku. All right, Yolwaku. Yay, we did it. I can remember a password.
Welcome, Shoot. You are about to be served by Quarter's top-level performer, Goddess. Please relax and enjoy. Miru is waiting. Live chat login. Good evening, Turtle Guy.
So you've already seen through me.
Maybe.
So you know who I really am?
Yes, you're a hitman, right?
What? No, what the hell?
Then a detective?
That's not exactly it either.
What do you want?
I want to ask a question.
I love questions. Go for it.
So you're Miru now?
Yes, that's right.
And you're also... Okay, so if you can't see the screen, it's been Milu, like with an L, that I've been fucking up because it's a Japanese name and I assumed that was how it was supposed to be pronounced. But now we're asking, you're also Miru with an R.
Yes.
Are there any more of you?
Yes, there's one more.
What's she called?
Meru.
And how exactly are you three related?
We're Quarter's top 3 performers.
Miru, Milu, and Meru?
Yes.
And you're number 1?
Yes.
You're called Goddess.
Yes.
Explain this shit properly.
I'm the original. The others are copies.
Copies?
The copies are chat programs.
Programs? Then what was that girl on the camera?
CG, of course.
Why did you make copies?
Supply and demand.
That means...
I can't handle all of my clients myself.
Are you not a program yourself?
I'm an actual woman.
And the copies were implemented with your conversational patterns.
Basically, yes.
There we go. In the name of the Miru, the Milu, and the Holy Meru. Amen. And why do people keep assuming we're an assassin? Possibly because we just keep doing sketchy shit. Without really any explanation, so... So, why are you called Goddess?
Because I can read the flow.
What does that even mean?
I can know things about the person I'm talking to. What they want, what they're lacking, why they come here.
So, how about me?
You've lost part of your memory.
What else?
You can help me, but it looks like you were too late.
Too late? Why?
Because I'm going to be killed soon.
Killed? By who? Why? When?
I don't know who. As for the reason, this place really needs me. So it'll be soon.
I want to see your face.
If that's your wish, then it's my pleasure. It really is too bad that we couldn't meet, Turtle Guy.
75028 was what the points thing said all of a sudden. Okay.
Hey! You said there was a special event, but nothing's happening.
It happened over here. Something really extraordinary.
Huh?
Goddess died.
Huh?
Just now. In the middle of live chat.
Yeah, you got fooled.
Fooled?
Where's the log?
The log?
The log! It's super precious.
Huh? What the fuck are you talking about? Thank you for keeping that, chat. I actually think, if I remember correctly, that's the room number that the high-rise apartment, that the lady was killed in the high-rise apartment that we were investigating, and, you know, that we also cleaned up as the delivery people. So I'm pretty sure that's the same number.
Goddess was killed. Get the fuck out of here.
Shit, just predicted. Predicted?
Yeah. Sudden death.
What in the fuck is your crazy ass talking about?
Damn. You're really kind of dumb, huh? You spoke with Goddess without knowing any of this? Why don't you check your mail? Then we'll talk.
Okay. I mean, I feel like should I check my mail, or I want to talk to Slash. Let's check my mail. Yeah, absolutely. Hiroka will want this accidental snuff stream archived. Okay, we have one unread mail. Okay, from Shoot to Turtle Guy. You should probably be aware that this is a game. What kind of a game? A game in which you guess who in the tower high-rise is going to die next. This game is super popular among the regulars on Quarter. They call the game Sudden Death. What do you mean to die? This pertains to the series of mysterious deaths at the tower high-rise. In just 4 months, 9 people have died. Goddess was the 10th one to die. Why are so many people dying? We don't know. There are 0 connections between the 10 dead. Gender, age, and profession are mixed. They're all from the countryside and they all lived in the tower high-rise, but that's it. These are points shared by everyone living there. What's so fun about the game? Basically, it's impossible to predict who's going to die next, but someone is certain to die. All we knew was that someone was definitely going to die. All users of the illegal community site Quarter are residents of the tower high-rise. The next person to die could be your neighbor or someone close. It could be you. The public has been told that the deaths were suicides as a cover-up, but we don't know if they were murders, sicknesses, or accidents. Can you think of even one other game that's this thrilling? Since when has this game been around? I, too, participated in Sudden Death. From around the time the 3rd person died, just before the 4th death, Sudden Death started getting popular among users. The rules became more strictly set with each death. I first participated from the 6th death. I haven't guessed correctly yet, but there were several gods who were able to guess who would die next. What about the 10th death? I'll wrap this up soon, but I predicted that the 10th death would be Goddess. I bet on her. If you win a bet, your status goes up. Your status at Quarter, I mean. That's all, really. Up till now, there haven't been any Goddess-level deaths of status. Also, Goddess was an extremely popular performer, and there weren't that many people who bet on Goddess to die next. But even so, there were reasons I decided to bet on Goddess. How did you know Goddess would die? If you want to know the reason, then you're going to have to call me again. Adieu. There we go. I bet 50 bucks on Karen on the 2nd floor dying. I hope she croaks. I'm going to see if Slash is on Messenger. We do have one.
Things are starting to get interesting, huh?
Sudden Death. Did you know about that game?
Yeah, it's famous.
Why didn't you say anything?
Because I didn't think it had anything to do with that goddess or whatever.
So far, 9 people have died?
You want me to provide you with a list?
Yeah, please. Alright, let's see. You sending that list to my PC? Alright, well, I guess let's call him back. Something to eat. Why do I need something to eat? Red has the list, clearly. I read it.
Deal.
What do you want from me?
Send me the chat log between you and Goddess, and I'll tell you my reasons.
And just how meaningful is this reason you keep mentioning?
I'm sure you'll be interested. Also, Miru, and Meru, basically, they're like fortune tellers. They're kind of like modern-day shamans or something.
Hold up. There's only one goddess, right? The rest are supposed to be programs.
For example, even if that was the case, would you really be able to tell the difference between a person and the programs?
No idea. be honest, I don't really care.
The third one, Meru, the one spelled with an E, she's a prophet. There are very few people who know this, though.
I got it. So, Meru with an E predicted the death of Miru, the goddess, right?
Send the chat log over to me when you get the chance. The log of the death of goddess? What a treasure.
Next up, it's your turn to die. Morning in Samoa. I brought my cup to my mouth to drink my coffee and noticed a horrible smell. Looking closely, I saw that it was a reddish-black liquid, and I was certain that someone had squeezed it out of a dead body and poured it into the cup and left it there. I looked at the cup and saw that it had an illustration of a bear with a stupid look on his face. He was grinning like an idiot. Alright, well, let's take a look at our mail. We do have an email. From Shoot to us. Alright, chat log with Meru, here's an excerpt. Oh god, I can't believe I'm about to say some of this. Okay, lick it. Do it dirtier.
Wow, it's already so...
So what do you see?
Milu is going to die. On a moonless night, just before midnight, Turtle Guy will show up and steal the password, and Goddess will look up at the ceiling and will suddenly cease to be.
Sudden death. Alright, well, that's how he knew, was because Meru apparently knew. Hey, Slash, what you got for me?
I got the list of 10 people.
Send it over.
Tsukutoshi Sagawa, 27, male, call center staff, room 35030. Kei Iijima, 31, female, web designer, room 69002. Mayumi Miura, 21, female, CAD operator, room 48011. Shingo Okabayashi, 39, male, technical writer, room 10026. Kaito Nakano, 20, male, physical trainer, room 28007. Yayoi Kenzaki, 29, female, aromatherapist, room 45019. Etsuro Kijima, piano tuner, room 58032. Tsutomu Senzaki, 24, male, customer engineer, room 39022. Rie Ogawara, 44, female, patissier, room 76018. Miru Yuzuki, 21, female, live chat performer, room 75028.
I want to talk to Meru.
I thought you'd say that. Here's the password.
Okay.
Escape. As for points, you got 10 points.
Slash.
Yeah?
Are you friend or foe?
There are no friends or foes. I'm just an old acquaintance.
Okay, got it. Alright, well, I guess let's talk to Meru. Yeah, maybe she has the silver eye. Who knows? Alright. Escape. Where's the S? Escape. Wasn't Slash the hacker in the last one that we thought was dead at the end? I mean, Slash might be the real human, the Milu trio. But, alright, live chat login.
Good evening, Turtle Guy.
I got something strange to talk about.
What is it? What's up all of a sudden?
I heard that you're a prophet.
Oh, well, did you know?
You predicted Goddess dying, didn't you?
Oh, that.
So basically, as far as the info I got, I don't know how much of it is accurate. But if it all works out, then you're some kind of program that takes predictions or something.
That's funny.
So, am I right?
What's true and what isn't? It's unrelated, isn't it?
Unrelated? To what?
Living.
Are you a program?
Yes.
Do you make predictions?
Sometimes.
Then what's going to happen to me?
I see you'll have trouble with women.
If that's a joke, it isn't funny.
How about this? You'll have many traps set up against you. Your escape route will be cut off, and you'll have no choice but to move forward. Soon you'll be digging a grave, and in the end, you'll fall into it and die there. That's your fate.
That's fucked up.
Any further questions?
I just realized you wrote that Slash is the real hitman, not human. I apologize. I apparently can't read. How did you know that Goddess would die?
That's simple. As for the 9 who died, everyone says that they had no connection whatsoever, but they actually had one. I found it.
What kind of connection?
Don't be shocked. But the people living in that building who broke the rules were killed off, in order.
Rules?
Rules.
What kind of rules?
Really inconsequential, super petty rules. For example, taking the garbage out on the wrong day, keeping pets without permission, playing musical instruments past 9 p.m., pounding nails into the walls, sticking unwanted mail in other people's mailboxes, using an oil stove inside your apartment, things like this.
That's the reason?
That's the reason.
So, that's why these people were killed.
That's right. In the Kanto 25th Ward, the tower high-rise is extra strict about its community rules. So strict, they're deadly.
And Goddess?
She really was the most impressive performer at Quarter. She was number 1, but she was always mixing up the combustible trash with the non-combustible trash. Especially for the past 2 weeks. She kept doing it. I know about it.
So, she was killed for that?
Yeah.
Really?
Out of everything you've seen and heard since yesterday, of all the information and knowledge, what I'm telling you now is the most shocking, but it's also the most and only true thing you've heard.
What about the prediction you told Yakizawa about?
That was a joke. Also, I wanted you to be there when she died.
For what?
Because this is the beginning.
My points are about to run out.
Okay, then ask me one last question.
All right, my options are you a program, the beginning of what, and who killed her? We're going to ask her the beginning of what. Yeah, it's not a serial murderer. It's literally that, like, yeah, and I think we found this out when we were the Postal Service duo, actually, that literally the people who are dying are being eliminated because they're just breaking really stupid rules. The beginning of what?
The beginning of another life. That's all. See ya.
Okay. Well, I guess, let's go to Messenger. No messages. Okay, do I have an email? All right, we do. Today's word. Today's word. If God did not exist, it would be necessary to invent him. Voltaire. Hey, now we have a message from question mark. Hey, Tokyo, have you seen the enemy yet?
If you think you have, lock on instantly. The hard part is coming up now. Don't ever let your guard down, but at the same time, don't stay too uptight either. Be like wind and fall. Keep your flow on point.
Motherfucker. Fucking little punk. Yes, clearly these misdemeanors are punishable by death. All right, and we have finished Nagare. So, we learned some things that I'm not entirely sure how they're fitting in everything else, but interesting. Okay, so for case 2, we can either do our postal workers, or we can keep with Tokyo and Morishima. What would we like to do? Tigiri. It's like a vow or a promise. Don't know what that means. All right, probably good to keep track of the other sides so we don't lose them. Okay, so let's go back to Matchmaker and let's see what they were doing during our key case. All right, October 10th, 8:40 p.m. Live house, loud noise. They were at a rock concert, clearly. Okay, I'm not doing the rock thing.
Hey, you motherfuckers! Do you know what you are? Do you fucking know what you are? You're all fucking garbage. And we're gonna save you motherfuckers. We're gonna save your asses with this Death Valley Bomb sound. Worship us. Death Valley Bomb are your gods.
Yeah, this is the loud music that got people executed.
Yeah! Oh!
So, all right, number 2, Quiet Cradle. Don't know how this has to do with Key Dude, but I guess we'll find out. Or if it has anything to do with Key Dude, or if it's just happening simultaneously, to be completely fair. All right, October 11th, 9:35 a.m. Regional Adjustment Bureau. In the meeting room. This is such a corporate looking meeting room,
That was it. Yesterday at the Loud Noise Live House. This is the part of the incident that we got on film.
Oh lord, looks like God went and got himself stabbed. What do you think, Osato? You're a fan, right?
What do you mean, what do I think? The victim was Yutaro Yamashiro, also known as Judah Law, 28 years old, singer for the band Death Valley Bomb. The perpetrator was Tomiko Ozuya, 34 years old, an office worker at Matsugane, a major trade conglomerate with headquarters in the 25th Ward. According to the staff who shot this video, Ozuya charged the stage from the floor, grabbed onto Yamashiro, and stabbed him in the torso with a knife she had hidden. Huh? Judah?
Yeah, we know. Calm the hell down. The security must have been pretty half-assed to have missed that knife. They're gonna need some guidance.
After that, the staff tried to hold Ozuya down, but Ozuya distracted them with the knife. And in a split second, she committed suicide using some sort of poison.
Poison? This is the poison she used. Yeah, the room does look corporate. The floor, yeah, that's like Five Nights at Freddy's level pizzeria. What is this? Bloody high?
Yeah. Shoot this into your neck and you get an intense feeling of euphoria, but at the same time, it causes the blood throughout your body to start boiling up and kills you pretty quickly.
They cracked down on it pretty hard, but that caused a bunch of off-brand copycat products to flood the market so recently. It's supposed to be almost impossible to get, even on the black market.
And? So what happened to Judah? He was taken to the hospital just after Ozuya died. So he didn't die? He didn't die, did he? Come back to me, Judah!
Yeah, we know. Calm the hell down. Nango, Mitsumoto, you two go check out Ozuya and their perimeter.
If Bloody High is circulating out on the field again, it's gonna be a real problem. Find out where it came from.
Okay.
Got it. Chief, please let me join the investigation. Also, Tsuki-san too.
What the hell do you mean also? Osato, letting your own feelings get in the way is just gonna cause trouble. I know this from experience. Understand? You better understand.
I understand.
Anyway, we'll let you know if we find anything out, okay?
Nango, please do. Seriously.
I know. Also, this next one is also a suicide, but it's a pretty serious matter for us. Ichigaya?
Yes, sir. This is also some information we received yesterday. The diver, Yasushi Kamito, committed suicide.
Huh? Yabu-san. Kamito? You mean that Kamito? Suicide? Maybe we've been found out.
Tsuki-san.
Huh? What?
the diver, Kamito, is he famous?
Oh, yeah. I guess I've never told you about him. Kamijo was the first adjustment staff member trained by the Postal Federation, and is said to have been the first diver.
Wow, so he was first generation, huh?
The divers back then were different from the way they are now. They mainly worked out in the field. But as part of their training curriculum, they went out and adjusted people making even the slightest claims against the post office.
Damn, that sounds like some hard work.
But a lot of them just weren't able to cut it and ended up leaving. In the end, Kamijo was the only one left. So they rehauled the whole business and made the delivery men the underlings of the divers, and they established the RA Bureau to take charge of both the divers and the delivery men.
I see.
But recently, we've gotten word that someone was leaking info about our existence to the HC unit, so the other day the higher-ups decided to have Kamijo adjusted.
But then he killed himself before they could adjust him.
Basically, yeah. Yabu-san and them had been staking him out, but... Kamijo.
I don't think that the investigation had been found out. We'd been receiving point-by-point reports from Yabukawa, and more importantly than anything, I trust Yabukawa's work. Furthermore, the problem isn't Kamijo's death itself. It's the way that he died. Kamijo used poison to kill himself in front of everyone inside a coffee shop.
Huh? He really made a scene out of his exit, I guess.
Poison again? That reminds me, I've heard the poison is sort of popular recently. There's some kind of toxic diet or something.
You're thinking of the detox diet, right? Why the hell would you drink poison to lose weight?
Like, because if you're dead, then your weight doesn't matter anymore, or something?
I'm gonna continue.
Sorry.
So anyway, that suicide got the HC unit moving. And here we go with the loser brigade.
I want to avoid letting them find out about us. Yabukawa, follow up on the HC unit inspection. I'll allow adjustment of the HC unit investigators if necessary. I'll clean up after you. Sasatani, you follow Yabukawa.
Understood.
Yabu-san. Yabukawa, don't let it get to you. It's not your fault things turned out like this.
I understand. I'll follow the HC unit.
And finally, Tsukino Sato.
Yes, sir.
What is it? About the 2 phone calls related to that incident at the high-rise apartments the other day? We still have no idea who the woman was, but we figured out the other one.
That call?
Hey, Tsuki-san, you're getting a phone call.
It's not me. That's yours, isn't it?
Nope, not mine. Huh?
It's Izuma's phone. Don't answer it. Let the answering service get it.
Okay. So, are they both dead?
Listen, I'm saying this to whomever may be listening in. The 25th Ward is done, and your lifelines have burned out. The hunters are about to become the hunted. Prepare yourselves.
We salvaged the phone records from the carrier and analyzed the voice recording. We were able to narrow it down to a man living in an apartment in the 25th Ward named Tomoya Shonai. It was almost too easy.
Is it a trap?
Possibly. But even if it is, we're just gonna have to force our way through it. Anyway, secure this Shonai guy and find out everything you can. Here are the target's details. Please be sure to have a look later on. It's still just a little bud, but I get the feeling that a dangerous flower is about to come into full bloom. If anyone starts catching wind of our existence, then make sure to stamp out their existence first. Got it?
Got it.
Leave it to us.
Osato, don't screw this up this time.
I know. No problem.
Really?
That is all. Now let's go.
Poor Osato. You kill a couple dudes on accident, and they never let you live it down. Alright, 10:05 a.m. In the smoking room. You know, with all that ventilation in this smoking room. Okay, 25 today. Here we go. Yep, that's it. What do we have? Alright, 25 today.
Silver glowing aliens, nicknamed Silverians. This paper has been following the story of certain silver glowing aliens. Upon asking our readers to send in suggestions for these aliens' official nicknames, we received over 10,000 entries. Their new nickname has been selected from among these entries, and the winning entry was Tahiti Koike's submission, Silverians. This paper plans to use the name Silverians for all matters regarding said aliens from here on out. Where will the Silverians appear next? Reported by Hatsuo Mikijima.
There we go. The vents are for pumping extra smoke into the room. Maybe I should have sent in an entry too. Sparkly grays or something. Nope, that sucks. Hey, Tsuki. Yobu-san. How's it going? This looks like something from Coraline. So, how's Osato doing? Osato? He's in Mont Blanc at his desk right now.
Guy, he eats the cake part first and then eats the chestnut part by itself afterwards. That's just chestnuts and chestnut flavored cake, right? So I gave him a lecture on how to eat properly. Mont Blanc should be eaten as Mont Blanc.
Oh, no, I mean, whatever. I meant, you know, about that thing. Sorry, I get kind of worked up about this. Anyway, it sounds like he's doing okay based on what you've just told me. For now, yeah. Tsuki. Yeah? You and Osato, you guys are close, huh? No, not really. Like that time at the high-rise, I almost killed his ass myself, seriously. You say that, but you took full responsibility for everything. Well, yeah, I'm the senior. It was a bit of poor supervision, I guess. You look after him well, you know. It's your past that makes you that way. Does it? Anyway, take good care of Osato. It's best if he stays in the dark. Okay. Yabusa? It's about Kamijo, right? Yeah. I probably shouldn't be bringing this up myself, but are you somehow gonna be held responsible for Kamijo's suicide? I should be, yeah. Huh? It was me who trained Kamijo. Well, to be specific, I was one of the people who brought him up. There were several people who were assigned Kamijo's training as a diver. I was one of them. We really trained the hell out of him. We made him into a killing machine. So it was me who should have had to end it for him. It was my responsibility as the one who brought him up in the first place. Back in the day, I was fully concentrated on fostering Kamijo as a diver. I had no doubts to speak of, and that hasn't changed. Or it shouldn't have, at least. What do you mean? When I heard he had killed himself, I was extremely saddened. I guess I must have known since long ago that I'd feel that way once he was no longer here. But I rejected those feelings. I think I felt that if I didn't, then I'd end up subconsciously rejecting myself. What exactly was the life of Yasushi Kamijo? And what of me, the man who brought him up? What about you? How do you feel about your work? I was taken in by the chief. The chief provided me with another chance at life. I'm just trying to repay that debt to the chief. You're really focused, aren't you? Yeah, that's good. Tsuki, the 25th ward is a cradle. A cradle? A cradle under total surveillance and control. Our job is basically to make sure that the people sleeping soundly in that cradle don't wake up. Actually, we may be asleep in that very cradle ourselves. Yabusa, let's not talk about this anymore. Yeah, you're right. Sorry about that. Maybe it's because I'm getting old, but my head's been getting filled with stupid things like this, you know? Anyway, I'm just going to concentrate on following up on Kamijo's death. That may help us to figure something out. Yeah, and then he puts pineapple on top of the cake.
Yabusa, I've got some info on the HC unit's movements.
Oh yeah? Alright then, Sasatani, let's go. I'd like you to bring the car around first.
Okay, I'll see you in the parking lot.
I'm off. Oh, okay. The HC unit. If they get in the way, please adjust them if necessary. Hey, come on now. Don't be forcing heavy lifting onto an old man like that. Alright, see you later. Don't adjust the HC unit. I like them. Yabu-san. Actually, good luck trying to adjust Kuro-tan. She will kick your ass.
Tsuki-san. 12:24 p.m. Stakeout.
Oh, it's you. Don't surprise me like that.
Well, what were you doing spacing out like that in the first place?
It was nothing.
Anyway, I bought us some food and drinks.
Nice, thanks. What the hell is this?
What? It's soy milk and seaweed salad.
Seriously? Listen, you ever see anyone drinking soy milk and eating seaweed salad on a goddamn stakeout?
I mean, it's times like this when you're in for the long haul that you need to be extra careful with your diet, you know?
What the hell are you talking about?
Come on, eat up.
Son of a... Nothing about this situation feels like a proper stakeout.
You say that, but you're eating it.
Shut up.
Hey, Tsuki-san, can we go over the materials on the target one more time?
Yeah, let us do that.
But yeah, this room really has like nothing in it. It's like it was made for stakeouts.
Alright, let's look at our document. Alright, name, Shonai Tomoya. Age 28, profession, unemployed. Address, 25th Ward Harbor, 229-8206. Family, parents are living in the 24 wards. After graduating university, started work at a precision equipment manufacturer, but resigned almost immediately. Currently living off the remnants of his savings. Reason given for resignation was officially stated as poor physical health, but was actually due to mental health issues. Rarely goes outside and spends most days inside his apartment. Very few friends, really passive personality, huh?
Why would a guy like that have contact with the delivery guys?
That was his hidden side. Goes to show that you can't judge a book by its cover. Anyway, our first priority is securing the Shonai guy.
So, when he gets back to his apartment, we bust in and grab him, yeah?
That's right. And no adjustments this time, okay?
I know. Tsuki-san, he's here. We've got company. He just entered the apartment building.
Okay, let's go escort our guest. Alright, into the apartment we go. For a guy with no income, he's living in a pretty nice place. Okay, so how do we get in the door? Maybe we should go around the back?
Let's just go in through this door like we own the place.
We can't just walk right in. The fucking door's locked. By the way, how do you open this thing anyway? There's no keypad to input a code or anything.
Tsuki-san, check this out.
Huh? What's this?
This is what's called the keyhole to this place.
Keyhole?
This is what's called the Jackin type of interface that's been getting really popular lately. You don't know these?
Nope.
You're not very good with technology, are you, Tsuki-san?
Fuck off.
Anyway, I'll explain. With this type, you plug in a special terminal and input a kind of PIN code, which locks and unlocks the console.
Then we need the special terminal, don't we?
That would be this.
What's that?
It's a code-breaking machine developed by the RA Department tech staff. It's called the Catherine Nano.
Catherine Nano?
It's a general use terminal, compatible with all different types of Jackin type interfaces currently in use.
So basically you just plug this in and input a pin code and it'll open the door?
That's right. The prototype, called the Catherine, was about the size of a laptop computer, but thanks to the hard work of our tech staff, after a few changes in the model, they were able to build a much smaller machine like this one. Check out this thickness. It's almost as thin as a credit card.
Hold up. Even with this machine, isn't it kind of pointless if we don't know the pin code? I know, like, I want it.
Not to worry. I've already looked into that.
Huh? What the hell, man? You're actually doing your job for a change.
Well, I mean, I screwed up pretty badly at the high rise, so I really kicked it into high gear for this one.
Alright, nice one. So, what's the code?
It's 9822.
9822, huh? Okay, let's see what this Caroline Nano can do.
It's Catherine.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I mean, these kind of doors don't exist, but, that doesn't mean that I don't want one. Alright, let's put in the Catherine Nano. Okay, I think it was 9822. Woo! I can remember a 4-digit code they gave me 30 seconds ago. Hey, it opened. Nice work, Osato. I'll buy you a Mont Blanc after this.
For real? Awesome.
Alright, let's go.
Okay.
Alright. Let's move ourselves in. Room 206. So the apartment itself is just a regular lock.
Maybe we should try the intercom?
There's no way this is unlocked. Huh? This door, I think it's open?
Hey, so it is. This guy is pretty careless. Tsuki-san, let's bust on in.
No, hold on. This feels pretty sketchy.
But we know that Shonai went into the apartment, and our #1 priority is securing him, right?
Well, yeah, but... Okay, I guess we'll just go in. But we gotta be careful. Stay on guard.
Got it.
Okay. Hello? Alright, let's move on in. $12:50 p.m. Shonai's room. Doesn't seem like he's here. Is the place empty?
No, it can't be. We saw him go in, right?
But there's seriously nobody here.
No way.
Osato, it's too dark in here. Find the switch and turn the lights on.
Okay. Is this it?
What's up with this place? The guy really has his shit together.
Tsuki-san, behind you!
The fuck? Where the fuck did you...
You didn't notice? I've been here the whole time.
It's because I almost no longer exist in this world in a way. I guess I'm hard to notice. I need to keep a bit more on my game. Anyway, no longer exist? What?
Shit, what the hell?
I don't have much time, so I'll explain this simply, okay? You don't have much time? What do you mean?
I just fucking explained that I don't have much time, so I'm gonna keep this short. Don't ask fucking questions.
Huh?
Wow, I got a bit riled up there. Sorry. Anyway, I'll explain. So, are you two in the same line of work as that delivery guy?
So he doesn't know anything about us. In that case, yeah, we're delivery men too.
You guys are pretty scary, working as delivery men, yet killing all those people like that.
I mean, like, you guys find, like, these people, like, on the fringes of society, and like cut them down. And like me, for example, like one of these days,
You were gonna kill my ass too? Weren't you, you fucks?
what the hell are you talking about? Of course we weren't gonna do that. We're good little delivery men, you know? Right?
Uh,
I said right?
yeah, that's right. You fucking liar. I know. They taught me. You kill and kill and kill and kill some more and get rid of anyone not fit for the 25th ward. Am I wrong? But that's all over now.
What?
Kamui is coming. Huh? You know Kamui, right?
Yeah, that's right. That Kamui.
Kamui is gonna come and free the 25th ward from the chains of stupidity and nonsense that have been binding it down. On that note, I've got a little piece of fun I want to share with you two.
What are you talking about?
Somewhere in this room, there's a locked Jack-in box. But I've broken the terminal. I mean, I'm sure you guys can do something about that, though. There's a key inside the box. If you use that key to open the door to a certain room, there are some people waiting for you. And what happens if we go there? There'll be a hint connected to Kamui. I bet you're curious, aren't you? Kamui is like your guys' natural enemy. Of course you're curious, huh?
You fucking punk.
Looks like we have a winner. Oh yeah, also, I'll give you a hint about the pin code for the box. The hint is something different about this room. Look really hard. Okay, I'm off now.
Oh, well, in that case, you really fucking think we're just gonna let you walk? You're coming with us. Osato,
Got it. Okay, you be a good boy now.
get the fuck away from me.
Huh? I'm about to present this body to Kamui.
Oh, that's that drug thingy. Oh no. Is that bloody high? Stop him, Osato.
Okay. Too late.
Uh-oh. Oh man. Yeah? Don't do drugs, kids. Don't do that. Fuck. He planned this from the start.
Tsuki-san, this guy said Kamui, didn't he?
Yeah. What the hell is going on? And bloody fucking high.
What do we do, Tsuki-san?
Now contact Maejima. Let's take care of Shonai. We need to get this all cleaned up, including any evidence that we were here.
Okay. Also, I guess we should,
Yeah, we're gonna have to find the fucking box or whatever this dickhead was talking about. Fuck, this pisses me off. Okay. Osato, check out this computer here.
Okay. There doesn't seem to be anything out of the ordinary about the data stored on this computer. What's this?
What's what?
Looks like this guy was accessing part of the darknet. A part restricted to the non-25th ward residents.
The Darknet?
The site he was visiting most often was KamuiNet 25?
Huh? That's the site that people all over the net were freaking out about a while back. Any details?
Nope. I'm getting cut off at the entrance. It's gonna take some time to analyze this.
Let's see. Shit. I'll bring this back to the RA Bureau for inspection.
Okay.
Just how deep does Kamui's corrosion of the 25th ward go? There we go. We have to know what's in Patrick Oyahata's secret box. It might be that embarrassing photo of us at the Christmas party. But seriously, this room is so clean and well maintained. It's kind of weird.
Look at this desk here. The pencils and pens and stuff are all arranged perfectly by length and height. It's like the exact opposite of your desk.
Yours too. He properly sorted all these fucking books too. Huh? This part here, these books are all out of order. 3, 35, 2, 8, 10. Maybe this. Alright. There we go. Patricamu Uestada. Alright, someone keep in mind 3, 35, 2, 8, 10.
I got hold of my edema. They'll be here in 20 to 30 minutes.
Okay. Do I have anywhere to move? I'm gonna be in this goddamn room for a while. Okay, well.
Now, the box. The box. I don't see it anywhere.
Okay, can we look for it? Yes, yes. Those books are all out of order. I'm aware. I don't have anything I can put it into. Talk, move, look. Yeah, that's all I got.
Huh? Suki-san, I think this is it.
Yeah, looks like this is the box. Now for the pin code. Something different in this room. Alright, let's use our Catherine Nano. Okay, this has to be it. Alright, so 3, 30, 5, 2, 8, 10. Yay! We solved the puzzle! Alright, and we got our key. It opened. This is the key.
I wonder what this key goes to. Hey, it's from my edema. Hello? Oh, yeah, okay. Are you in front of the building now? I'll go get you. Just a moment. Okay, see you then. Right, I'm gonna go get my edema.
Okay, thanks. Key, huh? It's Mongol. Hello? Yeah, it's me. Uh-huh, yeah. From Ozia's computer. Yeah. Huh? Kamui-net 25. So Ozuya had been visiting Kamui-net 25. Understood. I'll tell Osato too. Thank you. Kamui. Can't let Kamui continue to exist, no matter what. Alright, 2:38 p.m. In front of the Komini.
Is this it? You said they'd appraised the key for us. This is a convenience store, isn't it?
Yeah, this is it. By the way, you remember the password, right?
Let me use the WC.
That's it.
Is this for real?
Alright. Well, looks like we're going to talk to the appraiser like we did with the HC unit.
Excuse me. Let me use the WC.
Come in. Go through the door in the back, take a right, go through the fourth door, turn through the first hallway on the left, then keep going straight until you take a right at the intersection. Go through the second door and you'll get to a staircase, so go all the way down and go through the emergency exit on the right. Take the stairs all the way up to the top and you'll hit a T-shaped hallway and you'll find the WC just past that.
Damn, the toilet's pretty far.
Can't whine him and just go. Alright. At least we don't have keys to figure out this time. Alright, into the dungeon.
This isn't just the way to the actual bathroom, is it?
Okay then. Alright, it opened. Let's go.
Huh? Is that okay?
It felt like some sort of riddle or something. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Hey, we don't even have to navigate there.
Hey, it's the bathroom. We're here at Tsuki-san.
All right, inside the water closet.
Is it inside here?
Yeah.
My apologies for the wait. Next. Welcome. Oh, look, it's Mr. Tsuki. It's been so long.
Hi, Mr. Okamoto.
Well, how nostalgic. And who is this?
He's my current partner.
I see. Well, he certainly exudes the vigor of the young. Thanks. So, what can I do for you today?
We'd like to have this key appraised.
Understood. I'll relieve you of the key.
Be my guest.
Please wait a moment. Tsuki-san, you know this guy?
Kinda, yeah. We go back a ways.
Also, your current partner?
Yeah, forget about it.
It's pretty cramped with 2 people in the bathroom. Sorry for the wait. The appraisal has concluded.
So, how'd it go?
This key goes to...
Guess we'll see what it goes to, personally. Alright, 3:50 p.m. Into the multi-tenant building. Overlooking that, like, not a cafe, I don't know, I don't remember what they call it.
Is this place?
Yeah. Apparently, it's an underground room.
I wonder what kind of people are waiting for us down there.
I don't know, but I doubt they're gonna be good little Boy Scouts. More importantly, you ready?
Super ready. Someone's gonna pay for Judah.
Just don't fuck this up.
Let's go. Okay.
Alright. Basement.
Tsuki-san, it looks like there's a manga cafe up above, huh?
Figures. Saw a pretty creepy looking fanboy type going a minute ago.
Yeah, I saw that guy. He had a weird sort of aura about him, didn't he?
Yeah, I felt that too. I think I definitely wasn't normal.
I agree.
Okay, well,
Tsuki-san, it looks...
okay, apparently. Yeah. We're just gonna get that same dialogue. They slammed this poor dude for just going into a manga cafe. Watch it have been like actually Kamui or something.
Looks like it's the room in the back.
Okay, well, let's move then. Don't know why we're just standing talking around it. This is the door. I wonder if the key's gonna work. I don't know. Let's try it. We're going in. All right, and this is an art warehouse. What's this?
It looks like some kind of art storage house. Tsuki-san, over there. Looks like this is the door. There's a pin code input panel here. Huh? The pin code is in English characters.
An English pin code?
Tsuki-san, want to try the input panel?
Yeah. I mean, no, I don't know what the password is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's a 6-character password. Uh, Yeah, I was going to be surprised if that was it.
I guess that's not it.
What the hell is the answer? Okay, so let's chat.
Tiki-san,
What?
this room. There's something different about this room, too.
Something different? You mean like how Shonai's apartment felt?
No, this is something else. All I know is that it feels weird somehow.
Okay. Do you have anything else? Check out the pictures hanging next to this door. They're called Beach Girl in Summer, I'll Eat the Autumn Eggplant, My Hot Winter. What the hell is this?
Huh? Something is missing.
Yeah, there's something lacking. What do you mean something lacking? Okay, so clearly, okay, titles are Beach Girl in Summer, I'll Eat the, okay, so there's no spring. So maybe let's try spring?
Tiki-san, want to try the input panel?
Yeah. Because I think spring is 6 letters, if I can count. Okay. S P R I N G. Spring. Woo! Puzzle Queen strikes again.
Bingo!
It's back this way.
It's pitch black.
Osato, stay on guard.
Okay.
Welcome, you poor things. I'd like to leave. This is a church. It feels like this is cult initiation, and I would like to leave. Oh, hello. I don't want to be here. Come on now. Not even a who the hell are you assholes or anything? Well, I mean, I'm still trying to process this aesthetic you guys got going.
So, who are you all?
In that case, I guess I'll have to explain. We are an organization formed for the purpose of bringing the advent of Kamui to the 25th Ward, and we are known as the Kamui Fan Club, pending. Kamui Fan Club?
Pending?
We haven't officially decided on a name yet. That's why it's pending. That part isn't important. Anyway, it seems as though you've accepted our invitation. We're not here because we fucking want to be. It's our job. Job? I've heard about you. Your job is murder, isn't it? Ooh, how scary! And tools of the establishment at that. We can't abide. We can't just abide, you know.
So, why'd you call us here?
Yes, that's an excellent question. We want you two to help us summon Kamui here. Osato, how about we just go home?
Yeah, let's.
Hey, wait! This is bullshit. We have more important stuff to do.
So, I'm gonna be calling the cops later, so have fun with that.
Fuck you idiots! Okay then, I'm gonna talk seriously with you. It's not that we want you to do anything specific. We're going to offer you up as a sacrifice. Sacrifice? So, have you finally figured out exactly what this place is? I think we'll have you two give your lives to Kamui as Shonai did. Well, in his case, he did it of his own volition, but still.
Hey! Well, then, what about Tomiko Ozuya? She had something to do with you people too, didn't she?
How perceptive! That's exactly right. But in her case, that was an experiment with Bloody High. She offered to kill that idiot Death Valley Bob Singer who keeps calling himself a god, and to give her life to become the guinea pig for our experiment.
His fans are really upset, especially me.
Shut up. All right, chat time is over. Now, let us give them an honorable death. Exactly, Atua will be pleased. Come, Kamui, savior of the 25th Ward. We will now provide you with our offering. An offering gilded in blood. Okay, we're surrounded.
Damn. We're in a tight spot. We're dead. We're gonna die.
Cry, scream. Let Kamui hear you.
What do we do? Aw, Tsuki-san, why'd you have to go and laugh? I was trying really hard to match the mood here.
You're a real shitty actor, man. Totally wouldn't.
Really? I thought I was doing pretty well, actually.
Hey, what the hell are you talking about? What the hell are you talking about?
So, did you really think you were gonna kill us when this is all the people you've got? That's just not gonna work. What kind of weapons do you have? That steel pipe? There's like, what, 12 of you?
And you guys are clearly beginners. What? Look, frankly, you're all just fucking around, right? You guys argue over who gets to play Kamui next. Play? Seeing green-ass dickheads like you losers talking about life and death is kind of hilarious. Also, when you kill someone, Osato, show them.
Okay.
A gun! You're totally underestimating your opponent's firepower, too. Give us a bit of goddamn credit, you know? Whatever. Anyway, let's leave the top monkey alive and adjust the shit out of the rest of them.
Got it. Well, since I have your permission.
Wait, adjust? Yeah, like this. Never bring a knife to a gunfight.
And that's number 3.
You're too damn slow. That's not good. I've already done 5 myself.
Nice one, Tsuki-san. Okay, here goes number 4.
We done?
I think so.
Well, that's about it. Tsuki, you finished? Hey, perfect timing. Just this guy left. But please help me. We're an underground chat group, and this was just like a joke. Like we wanted to see what it would be like, and I'll tell you anything. A joke. Jokes shouldn't produce bodies, you know, right?
Well, so we don't give a shit about your confession.
We can just get what we need directly from your squishy ass brain. This guy, Majima here, he's an excellent cleaner. He's gonna pull all the information we need straight out of your brain and clean everything up for us. I called ahead of time to reserve his services, so that's why he's here.
Yep.
Anyway, why don't we get going then, I'm not letting you go till you're a total vegetable. Just kidding. But no, I'm actually not. Huh? What? Come on, we're taking him in. Okay. No. Wait, what? No, stop it. Stop, somebody. Anybody. There we go. I sacrificed my Osato and Tsuki to tribute summon my Kamui Uehara. Alright, so now that we've seen kind of a war crime, but 5:13 p.m., Regional Adjustment Bureau. Back to our pizzeria floor. Office. Hey.
Yeah?
Here.
Ah, Mont Blanc.
Your reward for the other day.
Thanks.
Eat it properly, alright?
I know.
Anyway, have at it.
Tsuki-san,
Oh, Ichigaya. Finished with the analysis?
it's finished. First off, Kamui Net 25 comprises several organizations of Kamui believers. It's a darknet community. It's full of people who felt trapped and hopeless in their lives or jobs, and it appears that Kamui is being worshipped there as some sort of savior who's going to release them from this hopelessness. They've basically turned Kamui into a sort of god whom they believe will release the 25th Ward by raining down confusion and destruction.
So, Kamui is a god, huh? Some bullshit counterfeit tossed out there by Kamui Net.
The Kamui Net fan club, Pending, was one of the newer up-and-coming organizations, and it seems as though they caused that incident earlier in order to get more attention around Kamui Net 25.
So, it was a bunch of assholes who wanted attention.
Inside Kamui Net 25, it appears as though the various groups had veered away from the original purpose of the community's establishment, and had been infighting pretty badly and trying to steal each other's members. It's partly due to the fact that they seem to believe that the bigger an organization gets, the closer they'll be able to get to Kamui upon his return. It also appears to be a sort of demonstrative behavior as well. Also, Kamui Net 25 has been shut down.
Shut down?
Yes,
Because they noticed that we were checking them out?
I'm not sure, but it looks like a person involved in the establishment of Kamui Net 25 had been sending out all sorts of information.
Who is it?
I couldn't pin down a name, but their handle was Translator. They purported to be Kamui's spokesman.
Spokesman?
It appears that Yasushi Angawa also received information from the Translator and went off and caused that little incident earlier.
Who's Angawa?
The leader of the Kamui fan club, Pending.
Who was brought in? That dumbass, huh? So, does that mean that his brain scan has been finished?
Yes, I've received the report from Mayajima.
So, this Angawa customer, what happened with him?
After having all of the information in his brain pulled out, he was released.
Well, I guess we've got one more mindless zombie wandering around the 25th Ward then. Maijima's cleanings are pretty scary.
He's lost all his linguistic abilities too, so there's no risk of having any information leak. Also, according to Mayajima's report,
What?
near the end of the inspection, apparently he kept repeating the words ocean and planetarium.
Ocean and planetarium?
We believe he's referring to the one that was recently built in the Bay Area.
Yeah. I guess we should go check it out. Hey, Osato, you done eating yet?
Yep, thanks.
We're taking off.
Okay. Where are we going?
The Seaside Planetarium. Alright, to the Seaside Planetarium.
Tsuki-san, you don't really care about stars and stuff, do you?
Nope. I don't give a shit.
So, why are we going to the planetarium?
Looks like we've got another goddamn invitation.
What? So, is it the Pending guys again?
Nope. It's not those green-ass fucking amateurs. My gut tells me that this time we're dealing with pros.
A seaside planetarium. It's such a perfect spot for a date, it's almost cliche.
Alright, let's go in. It's date night here. As we very slowly get towards the planetarium.
Damn, it's closed up. Was today an off day?
Shouldn't be. What's this marking here?
That's a good question. I'm not sure. Hey, we can jack into this door here.
Alright then, did you bring the thing, Osato?
Yeah, I never leave it out of my sight.
Okay, so next we just need to...
The pin code.
I've seen the marking on this wall somewhere before. Alright, so let's take a look. It is Sagittarius. This is...
It's a list of the 12 signs of the zodiac. Aries, March 21st to April 19th. Taurus, April 20th to May 20th. Gemini, May 21st to June 20th. Cancer, June 21st to July 22nd. Leo, July 23rd to August 22nd. Virgo, August 23rd to September 22nd. Libra, September 23rd to October 22nd. Scorpio, October 23rd to November 21st. Sagittarius, November 22nd to December 21st. Capricorn, December 22nd to January 19th. And Aquarius, January 20th to February 18th. And Pisces, February 19th to March 20th. These dates are used in what's called the tropical system. It's used in Western astrology. You know, some pretty weird shit. Thanks! Yeah, that wasn't a compliment. So that's what the marking on the door was. That means... Yeah, who needs a Catherine when you have a good old-fashioned crowbar? Aries is neat. My birthday is right on the cusp, so, let's see. I wasn't paying attention to what Sagittarius was. I think it's November to December. 21 to 12, 20? I could be completely wrong here. I was wrong. Anyways, according to that chart, I'm Pisces. According to some charts, I'm Aquarius. Guess the stars don't want to align for us. Okay. I thought I was going to have to do Sagittarius and was learning how to spell Sagittarius. Okay, I'm just gonna double check those dates. Okay, March, blah, 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 blah. Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio. Okay, Sagittarius, 1/22, 11/22, 12/21. Alright, so I was close. There we go. Woo! Anyways, being on the cusp and having no one agree to which one you are makes the zodiac a lot less fun. It opened. We can see the star-filled sky inside.
We'll see. Alright, let's move in. Alright, inside the planetarium. So, what the hell's gonna happen next?
Nothing's going to happen. Huh?
And who might you be?
My apologies. I'm afraid I can't tell you my real name just yet. Do you mind if I use my handle name?
Oh, so you're the translator.
That's impressive. Huh? Tsuki-san, you know this guy?
I'll explain later. He's basically a puppeteer.
That's not exactly the most appropriate explanation, but let's just go with that for now.
What do you want?
Nothing much. Just a quick meet and greet. Anyway, did you enjoy the opening show?
The players were all a bunch of amateurs.
Oh, were they? Would you have preferred them to be a bit more seasoned? Well, the stage is about to get really livened up, so you've got that to look forward to. Some of the players have a long history at Tsuki, too.
Motherfucker.
Please don't look so scary. I want you to enjoy the show.
Okay, then we've got business with you too, so here it is. How about you come with us?
Oh, I'm afraid not. Unfortunately, I can't do that. I've got lots of work to do. Also, I'm being summoned by my boss.
Your boss? Who's that?
Don't worry, you'll meet them soon enough. Oh, and by the way, I've sent a present to your workplace. Please accept it. It's a bit old, but...
Present?
Well, I must be leaving now.
Like we're gonna let you go.
Anyway, let's just grab him, Tsuki-san.
See you again soon.
Huh? He disappeared. I don't really get it, but I guess he got away. Fuck. What the hell? There was a flash, and then what happened? What do we do, Tsuki-san?
We're gonna hurry back to the bureau.
Okay.
I got a bad feeling about this. All right, 6:40 p.m. Back at work. Nobody's here.
Tsuki-san, you're too fast.
Looks like nothing's arrived for me. Hi. Oh, hey, Sasa. Why isn't Yabu with you? We split up to follow the HC unit. I'm following up on 2 detectives named Aoyama and Akama, and Yabu's looking after Kuroyagami and Shiroyabu. Man, the one called Kuroyanagi, this female detective, she's pretty hot. I would have preferred to go after her instead. I see. Sasa, check Yabu's ID signal. Huh? Alright.
What's up, Tsuki-san? Is that present thing bothering you?
What present? Oh, just thing. Huh? What's wrong? Yabu's signal, it's stopped in front of the bureau door. Why doesn't he come inside? Huh?
Tsuki-san?
Tsuki-san, what's going on? Huh? Oh man. Yeah, he's not having a good time.
What the hell?
Yabu! What happened, Yabu? Yabu! Yabu! Calm down. But Yabu, the blood, all that blood. He's dead. Look at him. What? Why?
Tsuki-san, is this what he was talking about?
Yeah, this must be it. That motherfucker. Yeah, I guess there's no eternal peace for you, but is this really the place you want to sleep for eternity? The fucking 25th ward? All right, and on that note, we're back in the rock concert. A pig has been slaughtered. We'll see how many people end up alive by the end, because we did not have that many that weren't either alive or in jail by the end of the last one.
Sorry to worry, everyone. The injuries from that incident, they've all healed up. But I never thought I'd be back up on stage again. To be honest, I was scared. But I wanted to sing again. I was able to feel this way because a certain being gave me power, the grand and noble sun. I offer this song to Kamui.
So that's not going to be good. But we have finished Quiet Cradle. So we're going to end here for tonight. Next time we'll go into Placebo and figure out what he was doing during this time. These cases don't seem to be quite as aligned, and I actually don't mind it, I think. So next stream is Tuesday, 10 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Pacific. Trying to think if there's any announcements I have, but I don't believe so. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good night, and bye.